Morning everyone. I'm going to try to make this a short intro because we've got a lot to do today. We are changing tack this week. I know we have been spending a lot of time in Kingsport following Donna's markers. We've gone to Jonesboro. By now you'll have seen those videos. I have been just wanting to get back into the deeper woods. I personally feel like if Summer is somewhere, it's going to be somewhere very hard to find, very off the beaten path. I appreciate the clues we've found, the things we've found in Kingsport, Jonesboro, all of these areas. I think they're meant to tell a story. As you all know, I want to find Summer, and the location we've chosen today is not based on mediums or any of that kind of psychic influence. Where we're going today is based on finally I've been able to do a good amount of research on potential locations. As you all know, I've been doing Laurel Run quite a bit. Before I opened up that I'm actually looking, you can see all of my Laurel Run videos. Laurel Run's been a hot spot because of the Fred Hill information, which I thought at the time was bogus, so I was kind of half-heartedly searching. I know a lot of people have told me don't let people influence you, who you deal with. It's not like that. I'm working with people I trust, but I'm not giving information that is not something we're giving out yet, as far as where we're going next and things like that. You know, I do trust the people I work with, but we are trying to be very careful. So I'm asking for research help is really what I'm doing, and there's as well as validating. So whenever I get information from one person, one source, I'm doing what journalists should do, is vetting the source by finding second or third sources who can also, you ask them the same questions and they'll tell you the same information. As I mentioned, I was always doubting the Fred Hill information about Laurel Run, so I attempted to go visit Fred Hill at the Hawkins County Jail, and they changed the rec time last minute so that he couldn't meet with me, probably because they don't want him speaking to the public. I'm assuming it's potentially because he has some kind of information they really don't want out in the public, or they don't want him talking to people in the public for whatever reason. I'm not going to speculate, I guess, but I did hear through his communication with someone, I'm not going to say how he communicated with them, I was able to get further information about more specific information about the Laurel Run location where Roy Cotton Simpson allegedly fell. We're going to go there today and try to find that spot, because many people have speculated that that might be a good location to search. Nobody knows what Roy knew, or if he had at all any involvement in this, or what he was being asked to do, or what evidence is even there. It could be something completely not nefarious, not bad. So we just want to find the location and see what's there. So that's what we're doing today, based on the name of a cemetery on the backside of Laurel Run. And the interesting thing is, when I heard the earlier statement from Fred about the backside of Laurel Run, I thought the backside was the backside from Rogersville. So the backside would have been really going all the way on the opposite direction, which is the river. So you can see I started at the river and I was trying to do a search grid from the river, Laurel Cliffs, follow the trails all the way through there methodically. It would have taken me forever. With this additional information and the name of the cemetery, I now realize the backside of Laurel Run meant the backside of when you enter it from the riverside. It's the backside on the Rogersville end, which of course makes sense, because if someone wanted to get into the park from the Rogersville side and new trails, that's what they would do. So potentially this location is on the backside where someone would have hiked up from the Rogersville side, and it's potentially, what I think is, it's near the last waterfall, which is actually kind of a hidden waterfall. The trail doesn't quite go there. The videos I've seen online, the very old videos, it shows that you have to bushwhack a little bit to get to this last waterfall. I think it's Kiner Falls in Kiner Hollow, and I suspect it's not at the falls specifically, but near it, behind it, on the ledges around it. They're really high ledges from what I could see on this grainy 1990s video I saw. So we're going to go there, we're going to find that waterfall, and we're going to search for all around it as much as we can. I am going to give the reading that Jen did today to where we're going. I realized today, and everybody knows we're sort of, she is, of course, completely open-minded about this. She's trying to be open to that she might have these abilities and trying to develop them however she can. I am maintaining a skeptical stance because I have to. I think that a lot of the people who are very open-minded about all of this and believe in it 100% probably won't be happy with my approach. I can hear everyone out there screaming, just listen to your wife. But there are skeptics as well in our viewership that don't 100% believe in psychics. And I'm trying to maintain that mindset as much as I can by putting up safeguards that protect against any kind of claim or anyone saying that, well, she already knew that information. That's why I had her close her eyes when we went to Ben Hill, so she didn't know where we were. As much as I can, I'm trying to put in safeguards as a skeptic, what I would think. Oh, they might have known because this or that. So in this case, this reading's oddly specific. I had already told her we're going to Laurel Run. I didn't say specifically where in Laurel Run. So I think from now on, when we go somewhere, I'm going to let her do her reading first, and then we're going to go to the location. Again, I'm going to read this one. It's very specific. I want to let you know what's on here so that when we're there, if we see these things, you'll be just as surprised as me that they're accurate, or they may not be. We may not find some of these things. As you probably noticed, some of the last places we've gone on, some of the clues haven't matched. We haven't found it. So this week's is, I'm going to leave the first 2 sentences off because she wants to read that to everyone this Sunday when we go live. By the time this video airs, you'll have already heard the first 2 sentences of this. That I don't know why, she wanted to kind of save that to read to everyone. She feels like it's a message for all of you. So I'm going to go start at the specific information about where we're going today. Take the path through the trees to the right, running water, rocky ledge overhead with a slight hole underneath, not quite a cave. Go to the back. See the light on the tree. There is a clue. Observe it with an open mind. Summer is close in spirit, looking down and smiling. Her pain is gone. Sorry. Her story remains. Tell it. Mark on the tree, light on the rock, words in the book. Sun on the pretty tree in the woods. Save her. Again, those last few words, I am praying that we see a location like that here today, and that we find something. We're going to give it our best. We're heading out there now. This is going to be finally a longer hike into the woods. We're going to find this waterfall and we're going to look around. So I don't want to waste any more time, so let's get going. Phone. All right, peeps. We are at Laurel Run and there's no one here. This time of year, it's not surprising. Although it's going to be nice, we can see through the trees. That's where I went way up the cliffs when I found Summer's balloon. It's really high. That was not an easy climb. So we are having to move pretty quickly today. We didn't realize they closed the park at 4, which means you have to get your car out of here by 4 o'clock. So we're gonna book it down this trail. We really want to get to that last, I call it a hidden waterfall, but it's one where we're gonna have to walk along the creek. We're not gonna dilly-dally. We'll just book it to that last waterfall and start from there. I know, the sun's going down. I don't think so. So this time of year, I knew it would be like this with all the leaves gone. The cliffs that I was interested in early on in the spring, you can see so clearly here. Hopefully on video too. It goes way up there, you can kind of see the white cliffs. and they go all along. And that is crazy high up there. With the leaves clear, shaded areas I thought was probably a cave. I can see is an overhang, would you agree?
Yeah.
Those are overhangs.
Yes.
Not a cave. Let's just not waste time and keep going to Kiner Falls. If we want to at some point, we can come back, but I'm not just gonna randomly search all the caves. I mean, up there too, look at that. See? Rock formations. That one definitely goes under. You see that big?
Yeah.
But the problem is you could find thousands of those in this park.
We're not going to be able to turn over every rock.
No.
I think what we need to do is do a walkthrough. During the walkthrough, see if anything sticks out.
Yeah, anything sticks out.
And then
With you, I think is better.
and on the way back, you know, do another walkthrough, see if anything sticks out there too.
Yeah.
I mean, for some reason I don't think there's anything right here.
Okay.
Plus it's at the beginning of the trail,
Oh,
you know?
yeah, you're right. It's out in the open, right
Yeah.
near where everybody walks.
Yeah.
Like too near where everybody walks. So it actually looks just like... What? Okay, well... Like I said, I'm willing to change plans if we have to. That is actually goes to Laurel Falls. There's a place called Laurel Falls. I believe it's that way. That is another place I wanted to check out, but I wasn't going to do it today. If you want to, we can go that way.
No, on the stick. Okay.
This is cramped.
Yeah. Oh, you can lift it?
No, it's all rock. There's no hole, so it was worth a try.
It just reminded me of that.
Well, so it looked like a rock you saw?
Yeah.
All right, it was worth a check. We have to hurry on. Small detour there just to check some. Jen said there was a rock there that looked like a rock she thought looked familiar. So we checked that out, but continuing along Kiner Creek. It's supposed to be only half a mile along here. This time of year, at least, there's not as many branches to have to punch through, so the going's a little better. Here's the first little one. It's not the big one. The big one's very impressive.
That was all.
Bottles, trash. Make sure there's no snake. We'll use that light. Stick it right in there. Is there anything in the bottle?
No.
Okay. Good?
See, I'm good at finding junk.
Well, onward and upward. Whoa, slippery, be careful. Yeah, wet leaves make it very slippery for sure. Okay, this part's where we got to go through the bushes a little bit. Not as many as other places. We've gone through worse. Yeah, no thorns. Oh, this isn't easy. I thought it would be short and easy, but it's crawling under all this crap.
It's like 3 times as long.
Yeah, walking bent over is not fun. Good leg exercise though. Cobwebs. Don't worry, I cleared them out for you. Cobweb clearer. We found Kiner Falls. Kiner Falls. I'm gonna be made so much fun of for how I pronounce this thing. Seriously. I think it's Kiner. It's really pretty. Oh my gosh. Slippery, be careful.
There's no good
Here. Here, give it. Hold on to me
Moss and the leaves.
and jump over. Oh, we got to go up that way.
What?
We got to go up that way.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This is really beautiful, though. Honestly.
I mean, it's out of the way, yet kind of easy to find.
Oh yeah, it's not that far. If you know it's here.
I don't think the average person would
No, the average person.
that way.
The average person would not come here. What, you feel like it's loose? You feel like it's loose? For 45 minutes. Should be enough, right? There's not a whole lot down here, but Jen's definitely being drawn up the trail on the side that goes, I think it goes up to the top, the back side of the waterfall, so that's where we're headed now. Hopefully we have time before we gotta head back out and get out of the gate before they close it. We have about half an hour left for searching. So if anyone fell off of this up here, fell from up there potentially, it's possible someone could get hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, let's go up and find out.
Come on, we're young and strong, and there's trees to hang on to. Big old strong trees will be fine. Down in there. So you looked all down in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was basically looking for something that looked like a human would have done it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it only goes back to the back over there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's all empty.
Yeah.
I don't see any loose rocks.
No, I don't see anything that would have been
Buried or anything.
either caused by rocks or water.
Yeah.
So
All right.
that's frustrating.
It is frustrating. Everything we've searched today, every place we've searched, I mean, we dug out a pile over there. It's obviously a pile of crap that fell off the cliff. I mean, you could see the dirt balls, so.
Yeah. And it's very, very shallow right now. It would usually be a lot more water and possibly would not be able to go under.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we probably wouldn't even be able to
No.
search here. So we actually picked a good way,
Like,
good day to search.
In the summer, it probably would have been impossible
Yeah.
to go any further than that.
Oh yeah. So you don't feel like it's worth climbing up there?
I don't, not just because I would be putting my life in danger, but I just have no inkling that we should be going anywhere out here. And like I said, I wish I did.
Okay.
I want to.
Well, if other places dead end, I'll probably come back here some weekend and climb up top, even though it's probably a waste of time, but
I want to solve this as much as everybody else.
for now, let's just focus on where it feels right to search. So we will probably, in addition to answering random questions from people, I'm thinking of letting people vote on our debate of the type of places we should prioritize. So I say in a park near a trail, but
Right.
off the beaten trail, some kind of clearing and a hole.
I know what the issue is. Issue is you're bent on finding a body or
Yes.
whatever. I don't.
I
like to say-
admit, no, I admit it. It's
I don't
right.
like to say there's definitely a body
Yeah.
involved. Finding.
Resolution.
Yeah. And I want that too, but I think that if Summer were here, she'd want us to figure out the story so that no other kids would have to go through what she went through. And I feel like if we solve that story and the people who are involved, you know, get caught, then they'll eventually tell us where Summer is.
I do have to give you
Give me something,
this.
because I went through it.
If Donna's right, then whoever's responsible is gonna be arrested and lead them to the body.
That's what I think. That's why I think it's important. And it's important to know the story in its entirety so that it won't happen again. That's my whole...
The only way someone will get arrested, though, is if there is some piece of evidence or something.
Yes, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a body. I know it's not as sure.
Cut and dry.
But plenty of crimes have been solved with a large amount of circumstantial evidence.
True. If we're not looking in the middle of the woods for the actual place and we're looking for clues, then we will look more closely or stick more closely to the markers, I guess. Because this definitely was an offshoot that I wanted to go on.
But my thought is that if the people that Ryan and I think are involved in it, then I'm almost 100% sure that one of those people will crack once they get caught.
Wait, I never said I thought someone was involved.
Oh, but no, we were talking about, like...
Oh, suspects?
Yes.
Okay, because I never said...
Well, involved meaning had either knowledge
potential
or something
suspects.
to do
Okay,
with
yeah.
it. That's why I didn't say who.
Yeah, I agree. There's a place in Kingsport that is Donna's most recent reading.
Okay.
It matches perfectly. There's that spot. It is not fun to go at, just so you know, but it definitely is the next place we need to go, and we need a whole day for it because it's a small area, but we have to search really deeply.
I just thought of something.
What?
You know, when I don't feel something or find something, sometimes I feel better.
When you
Like
don't
right
find
now,
something.
I feel a little euphoria, and I don't know why. But it's more like I didn't find something horrible, like I do sometimes.
So you actually feel better when you don't find something.
Yes. Which is the opposite of you.
Well, I suppose finding things takes energy out of you, and
Well,
it's not the greatest feeling, right?
No, that's fine. And if I found something, fine, but that would be sad, too.
True,
What I'm
yeah.
saying is, each time we don't find evidence, I mean, there's still a chance that she's out there somewhere. That's my thought. But
It's a very positive outlook. Okay, so I think that's it for today. We are gonna try to get back to the trailhead before actually not at 4, but before 4, so we don't get locked out.
yeah, that'd be bad.
I almost got
Are we
locked
gonna
out
make-
once. Oh yeah, we have plenty of time.
Okay.
So that's it for this week, everyone. Sorry it wasn't too exciting, but you got to see Kiner Falls,
Which is pretty cool.
which is very pretty.
If you don't mind almost killing yourself while you're hiking.
Bushwhacking.
Bushwhacking.
Well, it's more like climbing under things.
I know, it wasn't so bad. No.
That's it for this week, everyone. Thanks for coming along with us today, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Right.